So let's just say you're a dude or a dudette who wants to get into Nerf, but you can't tell the difference between this, or this. With so many Nerf products on the market, it can get really tough to keep track of what's good, what's bad, and what's complete garbage. That's why I'm here to help with my list of must-have best Nerf guns and accessories. What is up everyone, my name is Legitbread. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you can support future Nerf content by me. This list encompasses some of my favorite Nerf blasters and accessories that I think are most useful and most practical for the price. Unfortunately, it won't cover some of the most fun blasters out there because this is definitely more fun than this, but this price tag is definitely not better than this one. Let's dive straight into must-have number 1. So if you're 100% new to the Nerf scene, I can definitely recommend the brand new 2017 Nerf Disruptor. Originally I had must-have number 1 as either the hammer shot or the strong arm, but literally a few days after I filmed this entire video, brand new footage of the Nerf Disruptor came out and I realized, god damn, this thing is so awesome. It has everything the strong arm has, plus the advantages of the hammer shot as well. So that's why I'm just refilming this section of the video. Since the Disruptor is almost exactly the same as the strong arm, you're also getting its advantages. This includes the 6-dart rotating barrel, which has 1 extra dart compared to the hammer shot. You're getting slam fire capabilities to rapid fire a whole bunch of darts, and that comfortable cocking mechanism. And the blaster itself is also very compact, light, and it's well performing. You're getting elite ranges, and accuracy can be improved with AccuStrike darts. I'll talk a little bit about that later on. But the major difference between the Disruptor and the strong arm is that it's lacking that little piece of plastic at the bottom of the barrel. And that's really helpful because now that gives you open access to the Disruptor's barrel, so you can reload on the fly, just shove darts in there just like the hammer shot had. And it also has that awesome price point of $14 USD. This is ridiculously cheap for what you get, and I'm so glad Hasbro made this blaster. So like I said, I definitely recommend this as one of your first blasters in your arsenal. Must-have number 2. This isn't a blaster or an accessory, but something equally as important. Darts. Darts pretty much determine how long you can play in a Nerf war before you gotta stop and drop everything to pick up those pesky darts. There are a few options out there for all elite blasters that includes your elite darts, your elite suction darts, and the brand new AccuStrike darts. Elite darts will have the best range but the worst accuracy. Elite suction darts are kind of in the middle of the three, and AccuStrike darts are going to have the best accuracy but worst range. And I talked about this in my Nerf AccuStrike dart review. If you guys want to check that out, make sure you click the card whichever corner it's in. But I talk about how I prefer precision and accuracy over range. Pick up some AccuStrike darts if you can. However, since they are new, they're going to be the most expensive type of darts, as well as the lowest capacity. You can only buy 12 dart packs right now. So even though they're the best darts right now, they're going to be the most expensive. If you care more about quantity over quality, you could easily buy some elite darts. You can get bulk 75 packs or 36 packs, so that is up to you as well. Alright, so you got yourself a decent blaster, some darts, but let's say you want a bigger, badder Nerf war with more versatile and higher capacity blasters. I bring you must-have number 3, a regular clip system blaster. There are many options out there for you, but right now I would definitely recommend the Nerf Alpha Trooper. It's a fan favorite blaster that came out in 2012, but it's still one of the most beloved clip system blasters to date. It's a very slim profile, light blaster with a very smooth and well-functioning shotgun grip. The Alpha Trooper also has slam fire, you could put a stock on it, and overall it's just a very well-performing blaster to add to your arsenal. Unfortunately, it is quite hard to get your hands on one these days. If you're an American, I would say your best bet is Kohl's, since Kohl's does have an exclusive Alpha Trooper set which comes with the blaster itself and a crappy Spectre stock. It is a little expensive since it's from Kohl's, but I think that's your best bet to finding one. If you're a Canadian like me, I can't really give you any advice. It's really hard to find these things. I live in Vancouver and I have never seen one in Vancouver or around ever. If you can't get your hands on an Alpha Trooper, don't fret, there are other options out there for you. There is the Retaliator, which is a very small and compact clip system blaster, very reliable and a very decent price. If you want to spend way more money, if you're willing to, there is the Nerf Tri-Strike. And like I said in my review video, if you can get it on sale, it's a fantastic blaster. It has slam fire and it has that bolt actionist to make you feel like a sniper. If there are other good viable options for clip system blasters that I can't think of right now, I'll put them on the screen. Trust me, Nerf wars are a lot more fun with clip system blasters. You can increase the capacity of the blaster by simply popping in a higher capacity mag. You can keep your reload game on point by easily swapping and dropping clips to keep that Nerf war going. Okay, let's say you're bored of the Springer blaster and you're bored of the clip system blaster. You want a faster paced Nerf war. I understand that, so let's bring in the batteries with must-have number 4, the semi-automatic blaster, the Nerf Strife, and friends. Even years after its release, the Nerf Strife is still considered one of the best Nerf blasters on the market. It's a small semi-automatic blaster that can be wielded with one hand, and you could fire a barrage of darts faster than any manual firing blaster out there. It also has a stock adapter as well as a whopping 3 tactical rails, so you can deck it out to make it as tactical as you want. Remember how I said the Nerf Strife and friends? Well, I say the friends part because the Nerf Strife has been reshelled many times. For example, there's the Nerf Desolator, the Rebel Rapid Red, the Demolisher, and a whole bunch of other semi-automatic flywheel blasters that work the same as the Strife, so you got the same functionality as well as power, range, and accuracy. Choose the Nerf Strife or one of its reshells as well as the appropriate batteries and have yourself a blast, because I really think that the semi-automatic blaster is superior to the regular clip system blaster and any Springer blasters out there. With more firing power comes the need to upgrade your ammo capacity too. That's why I bring you must-have number 5, extra clips. And not any type of clips. I personally recommend the 18 dart clips. These can be bought in stores that come with the clip as well as 18 darts each, so you can get yourselves a handful of these to fuel the fight. And I personally think that this is the staple in any type of Nerf war, because this type of clip specifically has a high capacity and it's very slim in profile versus a drum mag, which is a lot more bulky, or a curved banana clip. Since this is so thin, you could easily stack them and holster them. You can put them into your pockets, but either way, make sure you have a few of these to fuel that hungry strife. You're going to be going through the darts a lot quicker than you think, because a battery powered blaster is going to go through darts a lot quicker than a regular clip system blaster. Must have number 6, a good Nerf stock. This is probably going to be one of the most useful accessories that you'll have on your blasters. Whether you're running around, keeping your blaster steady, or firing, a good, sturdy, comfortable stock will be very useful. I would consider the Super Soaker Lightning Storm stock and the Raider / Super Soaker Shot Blast stocks to be the best stocks of all time. They're both very sturdy, and this one in specific can be adjusted to your needs. Unfortunately, both of these stocks come from very old discontinued blasters, but there are a couple of options out there that are very good for you to buy. Remember I talked about must-have number 3, either the Retaliator or the Tri-Strike? Well, they both come with some pretty decent stocks. The Retaliator stock is very sturdy and comfortable, however it is pretty short in length, so the younger kids will probably appreciate this one more than older people like me. And there's also the Tri-Strike stock, which is very interesting in its own way, but the length of it is pretty decent and it's very comfortable to shoulder as well. And this is a missile launcher in itself. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but I do talk about it in detail in my Nerf Tri-Strike review if you want to check that out. If you buy the Nerf Demolisher, which is a Strife reshell, it also comes with its own sturdy stock that can hold a missile as well. But let's just say you don't want to buy a Nerf blaster just for the stock. Well, this one is for you. The Nerf Modulus Strike and Defend Kit comes with a crappy little shield that no one's ever going to use, but the important part is it comes with the blaster stock, which is both functional and useful. It's a decent length, it's sturdy, it's comfortable as a stock, and when taken off the blaster, you could use it as a blaster itself. It's like a one-shot style jolt blaster, and it also has its own tactical rail for whatever reason to be even more tactical. those are my recommendations for some good stocks that you can get your hands on right now. And that concludes my list of must-have best Nerf guns and accessories. Of course, you don't need to immediately go out and buy all the things I mentioned in this video, since Nerf blasters are expensive, but if you save up your money, build up your arsenal, get some more friends involved, you can have some really fun Nerf wars. Just let it be known that this is my personal opinion. There are other fantastic Nerf products out there, but I kind of included all the bare necessities, everything you'll need for a pretty damn good Nerf war for the price.